Jolly good day to you old chaps, my name is Xenowolf and welcome back to another video. Now I'm sure as children most of us used to watch cartoons every now and then. Personally when I was a kid I used to watch things like Horrid Henry, Pokemon, The Simpsons all the time. I mean even now as a 21-year-old I still sometimes watch cartoons such as Rick and Morty or more recently Invincible. And I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that cartoons and animation are probably some of the biggest form of entertainment that we have today. I mean, even when I was a kid, I used to watch cartoons right here on YouTube, such as Asduff Movie or Shut Up Cartoons, if anybody remembers what that is. But there are also some cartoons on YouTube that are a bit strange in that they're not very good or entertaining or just interesting. And they are these true story animation videos. So if you don't know what these are basically channels that will take stories from the viewer, which they claim are true, but the majority of the time they're just complete bollocks. And then they'll narrate them and animate them and then put them on YouTube for the entire world to see, and my god, they're not good. There are like hundreds of channels that do this. I think the most popular one is a channel called My Story Animated, but we're not going to take a look at that channel. We're going to take a look at a smaller channel that I found called Share Your Story, which I mean, it's a pretty generic name for a channel, isn't it? And I had a look at like just the thumbnail and titles for some of these videos, and some of them really caught my interest. And so that's what we're going to take a look at today. But before we do get into that, I've got a little trick for you lot. Did you know that if you're not subscribed to this channel and you click the subscribe button, it will change colors from red to white? Now try it, it will actually work. And the exact same thing happens on my Twitter, which is @_Xenowolf_. If you click the follow button, it goes from blue to white. And you should also follow me on my Instagram, which is @Xenowolf_YT. Now the reason that this channel in particular caught my eye is mainly because of some of the titles and thumbnails for their videos. I don't even know if I can show half of these, but I'll read some of them out that I thought were quite funny. One of them is called My Wife Won $9 Million and Ran Away. Seems like a bit of a weird move for somebody's wife to pull, which is just like, okay, I won the lottery today and now we're divorced because I won the lottery, I've got all this money and you're not allowed to have any of it, bitch. Well, there's also this one called I Don't Feel Pain and I'm Scared for My Life. I'm scared of the fucking thumbnail. What the hell is that? Alright guys, we need a new real story to animate for YouTube, so do any of you have any ideas? How about we scare the shit out of children? Excellent! I'm giving you a raise! I mean, if you look at this channel yourselves, you can see how bizarre a lot of these titles and thumbnails are. Don't send hate to them, I should also point that out because they are quite a small channel. But again, I can't show these in the video because I'm just going to get demonetized, but if you want to have a look for yourselves, then by all means do. But I wanted to go for a bit of a safer one and look at a video called I Faked My Death for Popularity. Ending is Shocking, which sounds like the title for a Darman video. Now I've already seen this video and it completely baffles me, but hopefully we're going to see it for the first time together. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hi there, I am Victoria. I am 16 and I have made a horrible mistake that I will regret for the rest of my life.
Now right off the bat you can tell that the lip syncing is awful because it does not sync up with what the person is saying at all.
And I have made a horrible mistake.
I mean, if you want to become a big animation channel, you should at least animate lip syncing properly. I know that animating mouths moving to words properly is like really hard to do, but this just, I don't know why, this just really annoys me in this video, that the fact that it's not synced up properly.
I grew up being an only child, which meant I was always the center of attention at home. My parents left no chances in spoiling me. My dad is the CEO of a big tech company.
My dad's the CEO of this big tech company that definitely exists. I don't know why she couldn't have just said the name of the company. That just makes the story less believable. One could argue that, you know, maybe they want to stay anonymous, but if your dad really is the CEO of a company that's like really, really big, then everybody would already know who he is, so there wouldn't really be any point. Also, is it just me or is the art style for this animation just really off-putting? I don't know if off-putting is the right word to use, but there's just something really weird about it. It's like sort of half anime, half cartoon. It reminds me of like all the little people in Movie Star Planet, if anybody has ever played that game. I don't know, it just seems, it's just quite weird to me.
My dad is the CEO of a big tech company, so I was naturally the popular one in middle school too. That was until I got to high school last year, when things took a turn. My current school, or rather, my former school, since they expelled me, was a prestigious institute, known for having kids from rich families all over. My jaw dropped when I saw the other girls in my class. They all had branded bags and pretty faces like me.
What? The other students in this school also have bags? But that's impossible. I'm supposed to be the only one with a bag. And they all look pretty too? No!
But I expected all eyes to be on me when I entered the class. But it was the complete opposite. So I quietly went and sat next to this girl named Lisa in the front row. Hey, are you new here? I haven't seen you around. I really like your hair.
You see what I mean? The art style in this is just really weird. She's not fucking changing her expression. She's just smiling the entire time. Hey, are you new here? I haven't seen you around before. I really like your hair. Can I smell it? Please change facial expressions because it's creepy as hell. Can you imagine, like, if I did all my videos smiling the entire time? How fucking scary would that be? Jolly good day to you old chaps. My name is Xenowolf and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the body I just hid in the river.
It was a relief hearing that. So I smiled back and said, well, yeah, I am new. And thanks, I like yours too. I lied, but I guess I had to be nice on the first day. Deep down, I knew there couldn't be any girl prettier than me.
Did her parents not teach her, like, not to be egotistical? Like, did they not say to her, hey, when you go to high school, don't be a fucking selfish bitch. There are going to be other girls who may look just as pretty as you. You're not the only pretty girl in the world. There may be other girls whose hair looks nicer than yours or whose butts are bigger than yours. You're not the only one, so don't be a— Shut up, Dad, and buy me a pony. Right, you know what? I'm not putting up with your brattiness anymore. I'm going to do something that your mother and I should have done before you were born.
There was a girl so famous that others copied her hair. I had to find out who this was. In recess, I noticed a huge group of girls gathered around this tall, blonde girl.
Wow, oh my god, look how big that crowd is. I can't believe how big the crowd is. There are just so many people there. Couldn't they have just animated more characters for this one frame? It would have made a lot more sense than just having the one girl that they're talking about in the frame if she's mentioning that there's like a big crowd of girls there. Actually, I think I figured out what they're doing. I think they're trying to represent how many friends Victoria has.
This tall, blonde girl who had to be Elena. She had the perfect cheerleader body, but it made me furious.
Why did it make you furious? The fact that she just looks nice? I mean, like, I fully get being insecure about your own body. Like, I get insecure about my own body sometimes. But that's not what she said. She was just like, this girl had the perfect cheerleader body, and I fucking hate that. I hate the way that this other person looks because it makes me, who has nothing to do with this other person, feel jealous and bad.
So I went up to her and pretended to be nice so we could be friends, which is when she confessed she had a crush on this guy named Peter from the basketball team. I hope he asks me out for prom. It'll be like a dream come true for me. She laughed, and so did I. But inside, I was plotting her downfall.
You know, this is starting to seem a little bit more than just like a really big ego. Like, this girl needs some serious fucking help. Like, the way that she worded that made it sound like she was gonna kill her, right? Does anybody else think that? On the outside, I was pretending to be friends with her and being happy and laughing along with her jokes. But inside, I wanted to fucking murder her. I wanted to tie her legs together and attach them to a heavy stone ball and push her off a cliff into the sea so she would fucking drown. And then I would be the most popular girl in the school for murdering this random girl that I met like 2 minutes ago. And that will definitely give me a good reputation.
During recess, a bunch of girls and boys from the singing group came to our table and started singing. Peter approached and joined the singing. He was asking her out to prom. Of course, she said yes. How could this be? How was she getting all this attention? And now she gets asked out by the most famous guy of the school? Ugh, I had to take a bigger action now.
She's acting like she's the president's daughter or something. Like, she got there, what, like a few days ago, and she expects everybody to notice her. The other people have been at the school longer than her, so of course they would be more popular because people know who they are. Hi, I'm the new girl at this school. Oh hi, welcome to the school. My name is Anthony, and let me introduce you to Chrissy and Steve, and over there is the popular girl, Becky. Wait, what do you mean? Why is she the popular girl? Because I'm nice to everyone and I've been here for 3 years? No. I'm supposed to be the popular girl. Everybody knows that. Yeah, we don't even know you. Oh please, give me all your attention. Okay, I don't think I want to be friends with you now.
Shut up and buy me a pony.
I went back home and pretended to be extremely sick, so my parents wouldn't force me to go to school the next few days. I stayed in my room and surfed the internet for a voice changer. I was going to fake my death now. This was the only way the entire school would pay attention to me. And it would also be a good lesson for that Elena.
What lesson? But she hasn't done anything. I don't think that there's a problem with being jealous over another person or with, like, you know, something that another person owns. I think that's perfectly fine. Everybody gets jealous of stuff like that. But when it gets to this point where you try and fake your own death for popularity,
that's fucking insane.
So then Victoria pretends to be ill so that she doesn't have to go to school for a few days, and you'd think that this would be how she fakes her death to the entire school, right? But no, instead, she calls Lisa, the girl from earlier, and tells her that she's been kidnapped for some reason.
Lisa, listen to me. I've been kidnapped. What?
I don't know what breed of idiot you have to be to do something like this. Again, I know that this is a fake and this didn't happen, but even in this story, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, if this were a real situation, I don't know what kind of kidnapper would kidnap some random girl and then not take her phone. We here at Xenowolf Studios would like to remind everybody that kidnapping is very bad and illegal and will throw you in prison. We do not condone the act of kidnapping in any way. Please do not kidnap anybody. Thank you.
I was lucky to find my phone with me since it was hidden in my pocket. Just don't tell any adult about this.
And then Victoria says to Lisa that she doesn't want her to tell the adults because I guess she doesn't want them finding out that she's actually okay and not kidnapped. And then Lisa goes to school the next day telling the entire class that Victoria got kidnapped, and the entire class, who are all equally as fucking stupid as each other, they all just keep it to themselves. They don't tell any sort of adult or even the police.
She ended up telling about it to the entire class.
You know, I guess they're all brain dead. Like, their brains just don't work properly. Because whose first instinct would that not be? Especially for teenagers? Okay, guys, our friend has been kidnapped, and we need to find a way to get her back. So, any ideas? You know, maybe we should tell the police? No? What the hell are they gonna do, idiot? I've got it. Let's keep this to ourselves. Oh my god, that's it! You're a genius. I know. Also, would you like to go to prom with me? Hell no. Fuck. So then everybody from the school starts messaging her and she's basically getting all the attention that she wanted. And then the next day, nobody fucking cares anymore.
The next day, when I checked my Instagram, hoping there would be the news of Victoria missing all over the feed, there were pictures of Elena and Peter instead.
So not only is every single student in the entire school stupid, but they're also lazy. Ugh, she won't answer any of my texts. Guess she's dead. Oh, hey, look, a cat. So because Victoria's a self-entitled little shithead, she decides to call Elena, telling her to break up with Peter because she said that Peter kidnapped her, I guess.
Elena, listen to me. I don't know what this kidnapper wants from me, but I think he is working for Peter. What? Are you sure it's Peter? Yes. I just heard his voice outside the room. I'm so over him.
And then without questioning it, Elena just dumps him like that. Like, I don't know why she couldn't have just asked for proof, like, hey, can you put the phone up to the door and maybe I could hear his voice? But no, she's just like, well, my friend called me telling me that my boyfriend kidnapped her, which must mean that it's 100% true, and I'm not going to ask for proof or anything. I'm just going to dump him right now because he is definitely the kidnapper and my friend is definitely kidnapped.
But things still did not go as planned. A few hours later, I started receiving texts from Peter reading that I was an imposter.
Whoa! Among Us! Guys, they said the thing! They said the thing! They said imposter! They made an Among Us reference! Oh my god! Sus! Imposter! Among Us! You know what? I take back everything I ever said about this channel. This is now my new favorite channel on YouTube just because of that one Among Us reference.
He clearly wrote that all this was staged and that he was going to expose me for trying to defame him. I was beyond angry now.
Wait, so she's angry at Peter because he found out that she is lying and he said he's gonna tell people about this? I mean, what does she expect? Did she expect Peter to just be like, oh yeah, no, she can slander me all she likes and, you know, potentially get me arrested and thrown in jail for apparent kidnapping? So then she calls Elena with a voice changer pretending to be Peter and saying that if she tells an adult that he's gonna come after her next, I guess?
I have killed your friend, Victoria, but dare you tell it to anyone, especially an adult. I will catch you next and kill you.
Okay, it's all very confusing to me and I'm still baffled as to how none of these people have called the police yet. But anyway, after that, Elena uses the quarter of a brain cell that she has to tell her mum that about this whole situation, and her mum then calls Victoria's mum, who then grounds her for obvious reasons.
So my mom took me to Elena's. She was appalled when she saw me alive.
Wait, why was she appalled? Surely she would be happy that you're still alive. Ugh, this bitch is still alive? No thanks. Anyway, Victoria gets expelled from school and now she has no friends, and I say that was deserved. And that's the end of the video, and My god, didn't I tell you at the beginning that it was bad? There are just so many things wrong with this video and with the story in this video. Again, why the fuck did nobody tell a teacher or the police? Like, surely if anybody with more than a quarter of a brain cell, the first instinct would be, hey, I think my friend's been kidnapped, so I should go and tell a teacher because they will know what to do instead of us fucking stupid teenagers. And also the animation style is really weird to me. The animation itself is pretty bad. I mean, I don't want to blame them too much for that because they are quite a small channel, so I won't really berate them for that. And again, there's just something about the art style that I don't like that much. And I think it's just the fact that it's half anime and half cartoon. I feel like it should just be one or the other. Anyway, that's this video over. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I've been gone for a month. I just felt like I needed to take a little bit of a break away from YouTube, but I am coming back now and I've got a lot of videos planned, including perhaps an old series, maybe, though. Don't quote me on that. But I do think that summer is going to be a really, really good month for all the videos that I've got planned, and I really hope that you guys enjoy them. I know the channel has been going downhill a little bit recently, and it is really sad to see, but I'm not going to let that stop me from making videos, because I love doing it. So again, I hope you guys are looking forward to the future videos I have, because trust me, I've got a lot of them planned. I might even try out some different styles of videos, and maybe even bring back some gaming-related videos, so let me know what you guys want to see in the comments, and let's make the rest of this year a really, really good one. And that's this video all done and dusted. If you enjoyed this jolly good show, then please be sure to leave a like. Hit subscribe for more content like this from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.